Welcome back everybody to our Civil 3D videos. We're going to take a quick pause on the intermediate and advanced training session and we'll resume that maybe in the next couple of weeks to a month. However, I wanted to bring up a solution to a bug that has been plaguing the program, especially with pressurized pipes, for at least the last 3 years, since I believe the 2018-2019 version. We see that I'm in 2022 right now, Civil 3D 2022, just released. This bug is still here, the problem's still here. Now, when we're drawing the pressure network, all our fittings, we put them in, the valves, T's, hydrants, bends, all the appurtenances and fittings, we draw them in, they look just fine. However, one day you'll open up your drawing, you'll get a warning that says Civil 3D has encountered some errors, there's 74, we recommend you fix them. However, what that does when you do fix them, and even if you don't click on the fix bug, I believe it still happens, it removes the fitting from the view. We can no longer see it on our plan. We can't click on it. We can't access it. My fitting layers are turned on. If I go into my pressure networks underwater and we'll select the fittings category, we could see that they're still in the drawing. And if I right click select, they are still here. So what Civil 3D has done, and I'm not sure why this happens, nobody's been able to find a reason why this happens, but if we take a look over here, all the blocks that start with 1027 or 1B7F, the weirdly named ones, what Civil 3D has done is deleted the definition from inside of these blocks, so you can no longer see the block, they no longer appear on the drawing. Now, there is a fairly simple way to fix this, and you can actually help yourself out. After you have the pressure network drawn, data shortcut that into an additional file in case something happens. Otherwise, what you would have to do is start a brand new drawing with a brand new pressure network and insert all the same pieces. So if you have a 200 by 200 90-degree bend, you would need to insert that. A 200 by 100T, you would need to insert that in the brand new file. A 200 by 200T, any fire hydrants, any valves, you would need to insert the exact same pieces. Now, there is in the content catalog editor, and I'll just open mine up here. If we take a look in our content catalog editor, look under, I'll just pick elbow. It's going to be the same for everything. And if I did a bend 90-degree fabricated underscore spig, if we scroll all the way to the right, we can actually show hide columns. And there is a part family ID. Now this is the name of the block that is inserted into Civil 3D when you create your part. So this block, the 4BACC2B3, will be in this list if you have that one in there. I don't have this actual bend. And I'll see if I can find the T that I have listed. Regardless, if I can't find it, we still need to fix this and bring the block definition back. There's been a little bit of people on the forums and whatnot that have come up with a semi-fix, but I figured making a video to explain it and show it would be more beneficial. Now, what I have done, this is my utilities drawing. This is the drawing I created. That is not my working drawing. I have data shortcutted my pressure pipes into a separate file, into my, we'll call it my submission file. With that, it brings those block definitions over as well. So I can now access the submission file for these block definitions, and I can bring them back in. Now, the design center is how we are going to do this work. So I have located my submission file that I have these pressure pipes referenced into. I'm going to select blocks, and we'll give Civil 3D a minute or two here to load. So again, locate either your submission file that has the data shortcutted blocks in, or if you have to make a completely brand new drawing with all your fittings and your appurtenances and all the items you used, you would then go locate that drawing instead. So I've selected my drawing here, and as we can see, I've got 1027 BA9D. I look over here, 1027 BA9D. I hover over this one, there's no definition, but we look at this one, and it gives a little bit of an outline of a valve. So the simplest and easiest way to fix this, and drawing new fittings in here is not going to work unless it's a brand new fitting definition added to your pressure network. So again, you could come in here and modify your pressure network. You could add additional pieces in here, and those definitions will show up because they're brand new and they're a different block ID. But it's as simple as right click on the piece you want to, the block you want to fix. We can go insert and redefine. We'll give Civil 3D a second to load, and as you can see, the definition has now reappeared. I'm simply going to click cancel. I have now, we see that this block update is, this block is updating its design. I now have my valves back, and the 3 or 4 valves I have in here, they come back in all the locations. The same happens with my 200 by 100 T's. A simple right click, insert and redefine, brings that T back. Now go through the entire list here of blocks from the drawing, either the one you made or if you have data shortcutted it out. I highly suggest, because this bug has not been dealt with and has not been fixed, always data shortcut your completed pressure network into a completely separate file. And have that on, I'm going to say have that on standby in case this problem happens. If you have all that done and you have this separate file waiting for any potential issues, it makes the fix for this relatively simple and relatively quick. The alternative is tracking down, like I said, every part number. So we have a block here, C899319, going to find it on your C drive, going to insert it. Depending on the blocks you used or the fittings you used, it could cause a problem, and sometimes that doesn't always work. So the design center, locate your drawing, right click insert, and I have one more in here somewhere that I need to do as well. I believe it's this one. Right click insert and redefine is by far the easiest and by far the simplest way to get these pressure parts back. So that was just a quick video on this bug that's been plaguing Civil 3D for a number of years now, where one day you'll open your drawing and it'll pop up, you have 74 errors, 74 warnings in your drawing. Then we need to, it doesn't matter if you click OK and fix these errors or not, the parts seem to disappear.